Yeah, it's been a terrific performance collectively. We've been speaking about this pack mentality now for a while. And I just think a great plaudits are going to go to the mindset of the group that we've adopted. I think it's wonderful to see how we bowled the other night. All three of them were very potent, all had an impact and asking questions and creating chances. So, yeah, very happy to see that. And I think just what I have to say, I think the curator here has produced a belter of a wicket. I mean, it's got to be said. It's a wicket that's got a little bit more pace and bounce, good consistent carry, and it brings up quicks right in it. So, and hence to say that's why the batters have been piling on the runs as well.
Coach, few days ago, spin bowling coach Ragan Harat said that they all are inspired by the Pacers, and there are lots of appreciation about the Pacers, and especially for you in the social media and cricketing fraternity. How it feels to be appreciated for you?
We're not, as coaches, we're not here to get pats on the back. We're here to make an impact. You can only, as I said in so many interviews before, you can sell a product, and if players don't believe in buying into that product or at least trying it, then they're not interested. So what I can say is that it's wonderful to see how the group of guys, and I'm not just talking about the three that played the other night, I'm talking about the others that have been involved as well. Hassan Mahmood, talk about the guys who haven't been here, Shariful, Khalid, all these guys. They're all part of this journey that we're on. So yeah, it's very pleasing, and it's wonderful to see how we've adopted this new way of thinking and approach.
Well, Alan, you just said that there is a change of mentality among the Pacers. Does that have any connection between the change of head coach, like Chandrika Hathura Singh replacing your countryman Nasir Domingo? Does that bring any sort of change in the mentality of the Pacers with the change of person in charge in the dressing room?
So I've been here now 12 months. So my work with that group and the stuff that I've done with them has never changed. When Hatu came in here, he's an attacking coach. He's an aggressive coach. That's my style as well. So I think what he's just come in and sell to the whole group as well is to take the game on, is to not be afraid to win. And I think that's a great message. And I think, yes, we the best thing that could have happened in the two ODIs, although the second one wasn't completed, the pictures that you've seen is a great preparation for where we're going in a couple of months' time, in May, when we take the same team on at Chelmsford in England. Because there we're going to get the same sort of wicket. It's going to come on, the spinners, it will not spin much. So I think this is awesome preparation for where we're going later on when there's points at stake. So look, Hatu's been brilliant around the group. He has expressed his freedom to the group, and I think that they have just sort of unshackled themselves and just, played aggressive cricket.
So you can say your coaching style and his philosophy is more compatible?
Yeah. I think since I was about 16, 17, my mindset's never changed. And that's to be aggressive, but also for someone to give me a role that's expansive, to go and do what I do best. And that's exactly what I've done to the bowling group. And I think it's, I think it's wonderful to see how they've gone on about it.
Coach, we lost 2 games against England, and now we're in great form, batting and bowling. But what are the areas still you think we need to improve in ODI form?
Well, there's always improvement, isn't it? It's just there's one word, and that's consistency. Great teams get judged on consistency, and now we've got a bit of a run. There's always either from a technical perspective or a tactical perspective where we can get better at. Yes, the 70s and the 90s must become 120s, and go big and take us to 380, 400. But one thing I'd love to see now, when we've got that little bit of belief now, we've got belief and we've got consistency. You know, beating India, beating England in the T20s, and hopefully we can close the deal tomorrow out here. So for me, the one thing I'm looking at, like I've been working on with the bowling group, is consistency and success. So we're slowly but surely getting there, but it's a long road ahead. So yeah, the one area is, yeah, let's get consistent with our wins.
দেশ জুড়ে শুরু হয়েছে নগদ রকমারি অনলাইন বইমেলা। রকমারির ডিসকাউন্টের উপরে শুধুমাত্র নগদ দিয়ে পেমেন্ট করলেই পাবেন আরো 21% ক্যাশব্যাক।
Bangladesh has a test against Ireland in April, and in the next month we are going to have a tour in the same country. So how much these three important players are important for the national team rather than the IPL during these two important series?
Nafiz, you can answer that. Yeah, look, I'm not pretty sure. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure when they leave and when we'll see them again, or when we'll see them in Chelmsford. That I am not sure. I keep my nose out of that stuff. My job is to work here, and that's about it. So I'm not really going to elaborate on that and when players go and come back. I'm not sure. To be blunt, honest with you, that's my answer. I'm not sure when we'll see them.
Coach, about Ebarat Hussain, he has been mighty impressive, 70 wickets from 6 matches, and he must be in consideration for that World Cup squad as well. But what are the areas he still needs to improve?
Well, he's blown the house down. From the moment I met him in Johannesburg, Pretoria, exactly 12 months ago, and he's kept on being impressive. And if you say there's one area that he needs to work on, I'm still trying to find that area. But what is pleasing for me is that Ebadot is always in the game. He's always in the game. It doesn't matter if he goes for 4 or for 6. You know that he's in the wickets column every single game. And he's that kind of bowler that is up there 145, 148 at times, where you know that pace factor will have a massive impact on the game. And he showed that again the other night. So for me, I mean, he's impressive. He's an athlete. He's got a great engine on him, and he's a great kid to work with. The Salette Rocket. So I love working with him. I think he's a wonderful talent. From a guy who's won a fast bowling competition to where he is now, he could consistently becoming a member of all 3 formats in the game. So I stay close to, not just to him, but to all of them. You know, we're working on small things, more tactical than anything else. The one thing that we want to, it's our game intelligence that we work on every single time in all 3 formats. So, and I think that's where we need to get better at as a group.